little noise in the background. Reason being that there's a funeral going on at the office right now, close to the office right now. So the noise is becoming in. So without wasting much time, let me share my screen and where is that sound? There's a sound coming from my own background. Is it my background or your background? Uh-oh. My background. My YouTube live has gone off. Please, pardon me, let me bring it back on. YouTube live went off. Sorry. Please, I'm coming. Let me bring back my YouTube live. Very important. Forgive me. Those are on YouTube. Okay. All right, so we're back on YouTube. So guys, please, if you're watching me live, forgive me, okay? May YouTube forgive me. So let me share my screen now, my PowerPoint. All right, so this is my PowerPoint. So Mary, this is basically for you, okay? I'm just showing the live so that others can watch afterwards and also follow suit if they so want. All right. So Mary, please, your mic, don't mute your mic. I want you to have to be an interactive section, please. Unmute yourself, Mary. Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So basically, let's understand the compensation plan. I have explained the business to you. I came to the house, explained the whole thing to you, but let's go over it again. But by the way, let me say congratulations for becoming a partner. So let's go over everything again. Before you want to get started in this business, or when you choose to get started in this business, you have to decide to have a warrior mindset, because this business is not for the weak. This business is not meant for everybody. Those of you watching me live on Facebook, on YouTube, the truth of the matter is that whether this business or business at all, it's not meant for everybody. So don't want to be like somebody. Be like yourself. If you think a job is what you need, stick to the job. If you think you want to do business, be ready to have the right mindset, a warrior mindset. So don't try to be an entrepreneur because your friend is an entrepreneur. Not everybody can face the failures, can face the challenges, can face the no. Sometimes your business will be so down that you wonder if truly it is worth being in business. So before you decide to get started, make sure you have a warrior mindset, the right mindset, because that is what you need aside any amount of capital. So moving forward, in our business, there are some few things you need to take note of. The first and most important of them all is called PVs. Actually, in our business, we get paid for buying certain products. So assuming you walk into our shop, or you walk into any particular shop, okay, you buy, let's say you buy the pie, or you buy the soup, okay, or you buy the toothpaste. You get paid certain income for that purchase. That particular income, we call it PVs. Okay, we call it PVs. So PVs simply means point values. Every product has a point value you earn for that particular product. So in our business, we're doing PV, we think PV. In fact, everything we do is PVs. If you are buying and you're not talking PV, we are not buying. That is it. Okay. And the next important thing I want us to take note of, we're not going to talk about all of them, just take note of the PV, because that is the money, the ego, the sika, the kudi, the lanjan in this business. But the next thing I want us to take note of is sponsor and placement. Sponsor and placement. We will learn more things as we move along. For now, I just want us to think of just 3 things: PVs, sponsor, and placement. Those are what you need to know. So, determine why you want to be part of this business. Remember, like I said, business is not meant for everybody. Being an entrepreneur is not meant for everybody. Not everybody was meant to do business. Not everybody was meant to be an entrepreneur. Some persons are good working for government, for somebody, or we're not saying working is a bad thing, but some persons, they're just gifted in working, but they're not gifted in being able to face failure. Because when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a business person, it comes with a lot of failure, a lot of mockeries, a lot of things. So before you choose to be back on this journey, make sure you have a good reason. We call it a why. Your why is like a purpose that will drive you despite the challenges, despite the laughter, despite the mockery. You will never give up. I used to tell my woman or some person some time ago that when I started my first exchange business, my records are still there. My records, they are still there, very clear. There were times where in the whole month, when I first started my exchange business, in the whole month, I make only 50 CDs. That's about like 5,000 naira. In the whole month, I make like 100 CDs the whole month. But it never bothered me because I knew why I was on that path. So before you choose, or once you decided to be on this path, I'm talking to you, and Mary, and you that might watch me online or that's watching me online. When you choose, or before you choose to be part of this business or be an entrepreneur, make sure you have a good reason or a good purpose to want to be, because it's not going to be rosy like people make it to look. It's going to be challenging. So you need a good why to be part of this business. That is the only reason that will keep you going when things are not working. Okay, and the little that will keep you going when things are not working. So how do I become part of this business? There are several ways to become part of the business. Basically, in Ghana, I normally will speak it in Ghana native language. I normally will say that a ton with other benefits, or a ton UZ with other benefits. What it means is that being part of Longrich or becoming a Longrich partner, it is simply buying and selling with other benefits, or simply buying and using with other benefits. Please, Mary, for now, you and I, we are live. I cannot be able to follow those other guys on Facebook and YouTube, but you will be able to follow you. So if adventure that you're not hearing me, use the chat box and let me know so I know that you can't hear me, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So becoming a Longrich partner is simply turn with other benefits, or turn using with other benefits, meaning that I'm coming to start a new business where I'll be buying and selling, and I get other benefits for buying and selling. Or no, I'm going to be buying and using, and I get other benefits for buying and using. So that is what I want to share with us, the other benefits, because I want to assume that you already know how to do the turn or the turn using. What I mean is you already know how to buy and sell. You already know how to buy and use. So it is the other benefits I'm sharing with you. So now, how do I become a partner, or how do I get to buy so that I get the other benefits? We have different entry levels or different entry packages. You can think of it like a starting capital, okay? The other thing is that your starting capital is not dependent on how much you start, but how many PVs. Remember I spoke that our money in this business is PVs, okay? We have different entry package or starting capital you can use to start. You can start with 180 CDs, 180 CDs, 300 CDs, 500 CDs, to as high as even 50,000 CDs, 100,000 CDs. In Naira, you can start with as low as 14,000 Naira, 14,000 to as high as 1.something million, even 10, 20, 60 million Naira, depending on your pocket. So now, if I become a partner, or if I begin to buy with that certain amount, what do I stand to benefit? Now, it depends on your partnership package. These are the packages. We have Q Silver, Gold, Platinum, and the VIP. Okay, for the Q Silver, what it means is that I'll pay the amount. Let us assume the amount is, let's say, 700 Ghana cedis or 60,000 Naira. You pay 60,000 Naira. It's just like when you want to become an Indomie distributor. You go to the shop or to the factory, you take 700 Ghana cedis or 60,000 Naira. You say that you want to start buying and selling Indomie. Okay, so when you select the product that you need, you go and start doing your buying and selling. But the thing with us is that those products that you select, we said there is a PV on it. That is what we get paid for. Those products that you select, if you're a Q Silver partner, you earn 60 PV on it or more, depending on the product you selected. So the same principle applies to the rest of them. If you're a Platinum VIP, you earn 1,680 PV on it or more, depending on the product you selected. It is not dependent on the amount. Okay. Now, then what? Now, what next happens is that now the company, we say that we don't want to pay Wizkid and Davido for advertising, because Wizkid doesn't use Techno or Infinix, but they do advertise Techno and Infinix. We don't want to pay Sarkodie and Hammer McBurn in Ghana for advertising. It is you Mary, listening to me. There's one tailor that has sewn your cloth before, that in one way or the other, you've told your friend about it. Sometimes you don't even need to tell them. They will see, they will like you, they will like the cloth, they will ask you, where did you sew it? There's one hairdresser that has done your hair before, the same thing has happened. You've been telling your family and friends about the particular goods and services you've been using that you like. Sometimes you don't tell them, they see it and they like it. So Longrich says that is the same thing you've been doing with your family and friends for free. Do it with us. The amount of money we're supposed to pay to Wizkid, to Davido, to Hammer McBurn, and to Sarkodie and the rest, and the other celebrities, including the TV stations, we would rather pay it to you. So meaning that if Mary is a silver partner, If Mary is a silver partner here, if there is any other person, any other customer, any other distributor, any other partner, Mary has been able to start consuming our products, because that person is consuming our toothpaste. We are going to be paying Mary between 8 to 12% of all the consumption all those partners are consuming of our products because of Mary. What it means is that, let's say there is another guy called John. Mary referred John. As long as John keeps using the Longrich toothpaste, Mary will keep earning 8 to 12% of every time John is buying toothpaste. So imagine that you are already using, let's say, Always Pad or Pepsodent or Colgate. Imagine how many persons you've referred to start using Pepsodent, Always, or what have you. Imagine if those companies were paying you, even if it is 1 kobo or 1 pesos, as long as people keep using those products, how will it sound? I'm sure it will sound very good, right? Mary, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So your network is bad. All right. So that being said, we have entry levels and we have entry levels and we have ranks. So these are entry levels. Remember, this is not a detailed presentation. This is just a summary and overview to try to understand the compensation plan. So this is the entry levels: Q Silver, Silver, Gold, Platinum, VIP. It is not dependent on the amount, but the PBs that takes you there. Then we equally have ranks. Those are levels. We equally have ranks. Now we have our ranks are between Diamond 1 to Diamond 2. Just like when Diamond 1 to Diamond 7, then we have 1 star director to star director 5. The same way you are working as a government officer. When you start newly, you start in level 1, level 2, you keep getting promoted till level 12 before you retire. And I'm sure the same thing in the private sector. We keep getting promoted to marketer, manager here and there till we even retire. The same thing applies in Longrich. We equally have ranks, okay? Now the lesson is that there are certain requirements you need to meet certain ranks, okay? Now and they also have certain benefits for getting or being up to certain ranks, okay? Now if between Diamond 1 and Diamond 2, you need 720 PBs. The 720 PBs could be from you alone, or it could be from you and those other people that have been purchasing from you, okay? Diamond 2 is 1,680 PBs. Diamond 3, 3,600 PBs. But the other thing is that you equally need 2 persons below you at least 2 persons below you who are Diamond 2 on 2 different legs. We have 3 legs in our business. You need at least 2 persons, 1 Diamond 2 here, 1 Diamond 2 here. Then you are qualified to move to Diamond 3. So the same principle applies from Diamond 1 to Diamond 3, Diamond 7. Likewise, Diamond 1 star director 1 to 1 star director 5. If you look at the screen, you will see how it flows. Let me not spend much time on this. It's necessary to talk about money, kudi, ego. That's the most important thing. So basically, this is how our structure looks like. So this is you. The sponsor is Mary. Now, Mary, all of us, we always have leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. When somebody sees this, the first thing that comes to their mind is that it is a Ponzi scheme. That's what most people know. That's the first thing that comes to their mind. This is what I normally will ask people. If you are working right now, the place that you are working, there is a general manager, there's a CEO. The CEO has general manager, that manager, and they're all up to security officer. If you want to plot out the shape of that structure, it's what? It's a pyramid shape. Your family, there is a father of the house. The father has 3 children. Those 3 children have grandchildren and so on and so forth. If you want to plot it, it's a pyramid shape. In the church, there is a general overseer. General overseer has so many other pastors under him. If you want to plot out that shape, it's a pyramid shape. The point I'm making is that when you begin to show people these things, especially those ones that went to school, they are the ones that went to the best schools. We did not go to all the best schools, so they went to the best school. They will say it's a pyramid scheme. The truth of the matter is that in every aspect of our life, there is a pyramid scheme. Just find a pyramid scheme that pays you better and stick to that. Okay, Mary?
Yes, please. I agree with you.
So this is how our leg looks like. This is you. Then we all have to. We all can have only 3 persons under us. And I normally will advise that if this is you, let the first 3 be you again or be your family members, because we are struggling in life not just for us but for those for our loved ones. So basically, this is how our tree looks like. So what I was explaining here is that if you are currently in diamond 3 here and you want to move to diamond 4, so let's say you're in diamond 3 and you want to move to diamond 4, you need at least one diamond 3 here and one diamond 3 here before you yourself you can move to diamond 4. That's what I was trying to explain in this part here. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, so how does it work? How does it work? Remember I said in the beginning of the conversation that it is your regular buying and selling or buying and using. The only thing is that we get certain points for buying from Longrich. I hope that will allow us at the end of this video, I will show us a video where a white guy was talking about the essence of paying people for doing referrals. Because anytime you're doing a referral, you're referring a new customer to that person. So basically, how it works is you regular buying and selling or buying and using. The difference is that you get paid in points. So you walk into a particular Longrich shop, you buy toothpaste. If it was not a Longrich shop, if it was a regular shop, you go to the shop, you buy Pepsodents, that is all you get. You buy soup, that is all you get. You buy pad, that is all you get. But with us, when you walk into any particular shop, if you buy toothpaste, our money is PVs. Toothpaste, you get paid 3.5 PVs. Actually, each PV is to $1. So let us call it 3.5, $3.50. If you buy a soap, when you buy a soap has $4.80. If you buy a cup, this is a cup, an alkaline cup. It had $45. If you buy a pad, it had $50 to $50. The essence of paying you this money is because the money they would have rather paid to those celebrities, they choose to save some of it to rather pay to me and you because they've got to understand that it is me and you, when we use good products, we have been recommending to our people for free. So this time around, they want to save costs by paying me and you for doing that. And that money is called PVs, but actually the PVs, one PV is equivalent to $1. Okay, so let's proceed. How does your structure look like? It looks like something like this. So this is you, this is you, this is your leg 1, your leg 2, your leg 3. So this could be Mary, JC, Ascan, Mary again. Then from there, as we are doing our business, we begin to bring in other people too that want to be consuming. Remember currently right now, most people are only consuming close up and always and Pepsodent. They're just consuming it for free, like they don't pay them a dime for it. Most people have been referring people to products, but they don't get a dime for it. So we say that now, when you refer these people, you and your family, you get paid, even if it is $1, as long as these people keep consuming for the rest of their life, you keep getting paid $1. Remember, I did not say you have to quit your job. You are already working. You already have a business that you are doing. I'm saying that this can be an extra income. You don't get people to look for extra money. Even Dangote, whenever I talk, say Dangote see they find money. So who you be when you go find extra money? Did they get me, Mary?
Yes, please, I can. I understand.
All right. So let me proceed. Now, so I'm now a partner. I've registered my family. So how do I get paid? How do I make money with this company? How do I make extra income with this company? There are basically 10 ways of getting paid with this company. Okay, 10 basic ways. The first way is retail profit. The essence of you doing buying and selling is so that you can make retail profit, which is what you only get when you choose to buy. You choose to buy Dangote cement, you choose to buy Indomie, you choose to buy Ribena. You only get your retail profit, that is all. But with us, when you buy from us, you get your retail profit and the other benefits. So what I'm explaining right now, I'm explaining the other benefits you get for buying from us. So the first thing you get is your retail profit. You already know how to do that, buying and selling. Then aside that, the next thing you get is fast start bonus. The fast start bonus is that tailor, that particular tailor, the hairdresser, and you've been referring your friends to go and sew their clothes, to go and make their head at the person's place. That tailor has never one day called you back and said, take this $1, take this $1. Thank you for that new customer. We say that because you helped us get a new consumer who's going to consume our products, who's going to make us make more sales. We're going to give you a one-time off payment called fast start bonus. In Naira, it's 4,800, if I'm not mistaken. In Ghana, it's 48 Ghana cedis, depending on so many other factors. But I love to focus on 48 cedis and 4,500. One time off. So imagine if you had just 10, even 100 people you've got into this business. In addition to your job, if it is in Naira, it will be 4,500 times 100. That is about 4,500. 4.5 times 100. That's about 450,000 naira. The same thing applies in Ghana cities, in addition to your salary. Then aside that, the companies say that the secret of the wealthy is one thing that they don't want us to learn. That is one thing that 95% of the wealthy don't want us to learn. So the company says that the secret of the rich man is that he has leverage, he has a system, he has a way of being able to make 1 Ghana cedis, 1 naira, 30 kobo on as many people as possible. Big Brother Nigeria, they do it every year. It lasts for 90 days. But this year, I think they say they're giving out 150 million or 90 million naira to the winner. How do you think they get that money? Those SMS we send for voting, 30 kobo per SMS. That is how they make those money. So the rich man, he does not want us to know his secret. MTN makes 1 Ghana cedis per 100 naira, 100 Ghana cedis you withdraw. Imagine we have 1 million Ghanaians withdrawing 100 Ghana cedis in a single day in Ghana. MTN has made 1 million Ghana cedis. So Longrich says that you don't have the capital to go do your own MTN, start up your own MTN system. You don't have the capital to go start up your own Big Brother Nigeria. So, but what we can do for you is that if you help us get new customer, Bob Proctor, his name is Bob Proctor, the guy that owns Oral-B toothpaste. But Proctor said that in network marketing, every time Mary refers 1 new person to start consuming a company's product, Mary has automatically activated his new multiple source of income for herself. So every time a new guy starts consuming a particular Longrich toothpaste because of you, and he keeps doing that for the rest of your life, Longrich says that we're going to keep paying you residual income of between 8 to 12% for the rest of your life. And those residual income is not just one. No. Most of us that are working, we get paid only 1 salary. It's only those of them are the very, very top that get extra bonuses. So as what I'm saying is that aside that your one-time off payment, if you want to keep making money with Longrich, give those guys a reason to keep consuming the products. Mary has gone offline, so let me keep talking. Since this is being recorded, she'll watch it later. So give those guys a reason to keep consuming the products. So if they keep consuming the products, we're going to pay you between 8 to 12% as performance bonus, as leadership bonus, development bonus, and the repeat other bonus. Okay, and the repeat other bonus. I wish I could pause this thing because I'm having this meeting because of Mary. She has gone offline. Then aside that, the company equally says that because we've made certain number of sales, certain amount of sales, because of you, we are going to give you certain incentives. Certain incentive in, you get to travel around the world for free. You get to win a car, not car per se, but cars for free. You get to get a house for free. Your children or people around you get to go to school, either in US or in China, 4 years for free. You yourself, you also get to further your education to do a master's in business administration in 2 years in Colorado, Denver, for free. And you and I will agree that in life, this is why we struggle. These are the things we struggle for in life. We want to make money so that we can travel, so that we can buy cars, we can build houses, we can further our education, we can send our children to school. Okay? So now basically, let me try to explain each of them in detail. Mary is not here anymore, which is the reason why I'm doing this live video. So right now, what it means is that I'm talking to either myself or somebody that will be watching this video afterwards, or somebody watching live right now, because I cannot see who is watching. I'm using Zoom. I cannot see who is watching, that is if anybody is watching. So I'll keep talking, hoping that Mary will come online and she'll watch the video later. So that being said, I want to explain each of these things in little. So the retail profit, what does it mean? It means that I come to a Longrich store. I go to a Longrich office. I go to a Longrich office. I buy 1 box of pad. A box of pad in Ghana is 400 Ghana cedis. In Nigeria, it's 34,500 naira. When I buy one box of pad, the reason for me buying is because I want to make retail profit. So I go ahead and sell it to my consumer. In Ghana, I will sell it for 80. In Nigeria, I'll sell it for 1,400. 1 box of pad. Then I've made a profit of 80 cedis in Ghana. In Nigeria, I've made a profit of 6,900. So imagine if you can sell as much of that, how much you'll be making in profit. So that is the main reason why we do buying and selling, retail profit. Now let's look at the other ones. the fast start bonuses, which is also called, sponsorship bonus. Sponsorship bonus is the immediate bonus received for signing a new partner on any of the promotional packages, either in Longrich, Ghana, Nigeria, or the other parts of the world. I am conversant with Nigeria and Ghana, so that's what I'm talking about. So if it's in Ghana, let's say you do 180, there are so many other parts. There are so many parts, okay? So let's say you do 180 pack, you get 4 PVs. Remember we said our money in this business is PV. Anytime we are buying, we get PV. So you do 180 pack, that one you cannot select, is by default, okay? You do 180 pack, you get 4 PVs. Then in addition to that, you get 2 body creams, 2 hand creams, 1 toothpaste, and 1 deodorant. Remember, it is not an investment. It is a buying and selling with other benefits. So the money you pay, you get products worth that money in return. So if you want to make money from the company, get us new customers or new partners to consume our products. That's what we are saying. This is not an investment. So if you've gotten that, what next do you get? As a starter pack holder of 180, if in your level 1, you earn 45 Ghana cedis on 3 persons each. If you are the one that sponsored them. On your level 3, that is 9 persons. You earn 11 cedis, 40 persons on 9 persons each. On your level 3, on your level 3, you earn 22 cedis, 80 persons each on, I think, 23 persons. So that is how much you stand to earn in terms of fast start alone. If you are in Nigeria, your starter pack costs 14,000 naira. There are 2 options on terms of product you can receive. So you get the same 4 PVs, but you can choose to say I need option 1 or option 2. You get option 1 is 2 body creams, 1 hand cream, 1 toothpaste, 2 mosquito repellent. Or you can go for option 2, 1 toothpaste, 1 calcium, 1 body wash, 2 mosquito repellents. You can Google the benefit of each of them before you decide on which one you want to go with. Okay? Before you decide on which one you want to go with. Now, what do you get? I am in Ghana, though I'm in Nigeria, I'm in Ghana. I'm not too conversant with the Nigerian system, but I'm only sure of 4,005 for level 1. So if anybody registers or become a Longrich partner with 14,000 like you did, you're going to earn 4,005 on them. So even if they're like 100 people, you keep earning 1,005 on them. I think level 2, level 3 also has its own earning, but I'm not familiar with that, so you can ask that. All right. So now let's look at the performance bonus. So the performance bonus, this is paid weekly. It is paid based on your entry level. Remember I spoke about your IQ silver, gold, platinum, VIP. Depending on where you are, you earn between 8 to 12% of every purchase that cost under you. So it is paid based on your entry level and also on the basis on the point value from your team's effort or performance. All right. So now what are the conditions to earn that? What are the conditions to earn that? I wish I could reach Mary. I'm not able to reach her. What are the conditions to earn the performance bonus? You need to at least become a Q Silver partner with either 60 PVs and above, or you can choose to call what we call happy and way in Nigeria, shortcut. Take a shortcut and do 14,000 naira or 180 Ghana cedis. If you do that, you automatically become a Q Silver partner. Else, you have to do at least 60 PV to become the Q Silver partner before you can earn the performance bonus. And the next condition is that you need to have at least 2 or 3 team members, people under you on each leg. Okay. Then ensure that the PVs come in every week from all 3 legs, or at least 2, for you to be able to earn the performance bonus. So let's look at the performance bonus example. So for example, this is you here. This is you here. Maybe you've been able to speak to Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C. Okay, Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C. Maybe this week, because we get paid on a weekly basis. This week, Mr. A has earned you 500 PVs for all the purchases both him and his team members have done. Okay, all the purchases him and his team members have done, they've been able to earn you 500 PVs. Mr. B has been able to earn you 600 PVs. Mr. C 400 PVs. Okay, now the next thing the company is going to look at is going to look at which of the, what is your entry level? Are you a Q Silver partner earning 8%, Silver 8%, Gold 10%, Platinum 12%, or Silver 8%? If they determine that, then the next thing is that the company will always hold the leg with the highest number of PVs and pay you on the 2 week leg. So it means that the company will hold B and pay you on A and C. Okay, what of maybe this week you don't have 3 persons, you have just 2 persons, Mr. A and Mr. C, Mr. B. So what it means is that the company will hold the B and pay you only on the A, depending on your entry package. Okay, so let's do a little mathematics, both in Naira and in cedis, a little mathematics. So let's say this is you once again. Okay, this is you once again. Mr. A, Mr. B, you are earning. So now you know that you are earning only on Mr. A and Mr. B, right? So if that is the case, it means that you are going to be earning 900 PVs for this week. It's on a weekly basis. You are earning 900 PVs. So if you are a silver partner or a Q silver partner, both of them, you earn 8%. So now you are going to earn 8% of 900 PVs. 8% of 900 PVs multiplied by the exchange rate. In every country that this company is present, they have pegged the exchange rate to, in Ghana, it's 4 cedis per dollar, excuse me to say. In Nigeria, it's 300 naira per dollar. So 8% of 900 PVs times 4 Ghana cedis will be 288 Ghana cedis. In Naira will be 21,600 Naira. So that is why you want to have a higher entry potential. Because look at now, if you're a gold partner, you are entitled to 10% earning. So meaning that the same amount of PV earns you more because you are a 10% holder, because you are a 12% earner, excuse me to say. Now a gold partner, you earn 10% of 900 PVs. It's equals to 360 PVs in the 7,000 Naira. Platinum VIP, 12% of 900 PVs, that is 432 Ghana cedis, 32,400 Naira. So meaning that you don't want to remain an 8% earner forever because you are losing money. You see that it is the same amount of PVs that are giving you higher different earnings. So you want to keep upgrading your earning potential. Now let's look at if you have just 2 legs. If you have just 2 legs, just Mr. A and Mr. B, remember the company will keep the leg with the highest number of PV and pay you on this one. So it means that you're only earning on 500 PVs alone. So if you are a silver or silver partner, you earn 8% of 500 PV. That'll be 160 cedis in Ghana. That'll be 12,000 in Naira based on the exchange rate. In Ghana, it's 4 cedis. In Nigeria, it's 300 Naira per dollar. Now, a gold partner is 10%. That will be 200 Ghana cedis. That will be 15,000 Naira. Platinum and VIP, that will be 240 Ghana cedis. That will be 18,000 Naira. So you see the reason why you need to build a team of at least 3 legs moving forward, so you can earn more. And the more reason why you also need to upgrade. Now let's look at another example as well, still on the performance. Let's look at something. Now you need to understand that, what I want you to understand is that this Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, these PVs we have here, they are not necessarily meaning, it does not necessarily mean that it is only them they are PVs. No, it is the combination, or it is the sum total of all their people under them till infinity that reflects on Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C. So let's say Mr. A, maybe he has A1, A2, A3 people he has registered. They bought certain things. That's why you are able to see 500, because we only get paid on the first 3 people under us, but not only on their activities, but those under them that they've been purchasing. That is why those of you who are always asking, what if one person is not working? Not everybody will work. But those that will work, you will still see the result. And that is why you don't stop pushing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you're a Christian, even if you're a Muslim, even if you're a pagan, listening to me, go read the Bible. Matthew chapter 13, verse 3 to 9. It speaks, is the parable of the sower. If you stop sowing, you will never reap. But if you keep sowing, despite the challenges, you will always reap something in the future. So Mr. B, he has been able to speak to only 2 persons. Those 2 persons have made certain purchases. You see that's why they have this amount. Mr. C, he has been able to speak to 3 persons. So it goes on and on and on like that. Okay? It goes on and on and on like that. So the development bonus. With the development bonus, you get paid 10% of at least 60 PVs of those people you sponsor under you. Basically, what it means is that now, on my first leg, I'm gonna get 10%. I'm gonna get paid 10% of every 60 PV. But the same principle applies. The company will keep the leg with the highest number of PV. So in this case, the first leg is what? Is this one. So they will hold that one, then do 720 plus 60, multiply it by 10%, and they will now pay you that amount. So it will be like $75. $75 multiplied by the exchange rate in Ghana, multiplied by the exchange rate in Naira. What you get is what you get. Now the next level, this leg. What happened in this leg is that the company only works. I'm talking about development bonus. We have about 5 ways of making money in this business, and they all work in different ways. That is why you need to move with a team. You need to move in one accord. Don't come here looking for quick money. This is not Sahawa. This is not blood money. This is not fraud. This is a retirement plan, something that you do for your children, for your family, for your community to make an impact. Okay? So now level 2, how is level 2 calculated? It's calculated in this way. The company will only work with the highest PVs. It will only take the 3 highest PVs on that particular level. And it does the same thing with all the levels down to the infinity. So in this level, the highest number of PVs are what? 720, 720, 720. We need only 3. So this one doesn't matter anymore. So since we have these 3, this is only for development. The company will now keep the leg with the highest number of PV. They calculate these 2 and pay you 10% of it. Now, if you go to the same level 3, the same principle applies. It will only take the highest legs. So the highest leg here is 1680. The highest leg here is 1680. The highest leg is 1680. And it will keep one of the 1680 and pay you on 2 of the 1680. Hope that is well understood. Maybe it still hasn't come back online. Oh, and this meeting is mostly because of Mary. I hope she's able to watch the video afterwards. This meeting is mostly because of Mary. Nevertheless, I hope that somebody finds the video interesting. I hope somebody finds the video interesting. All right, so the leadership bonus. The leadership bonus entitles you to receive a percentage of performance bonus up to 12 generations based on the sponsor tree and ranking. What it means is that if there is any person that you yourself, you are not a lazy person, you are the one that introduced the person. You did not just come into the business and go and sleep. You introduce your own people into the business. If people that you yourself you introduce into the business are making 1 million naira, 10 million naira, 1,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 Ghana cedis, 20,000 Ghana cedis, the company says that depending on your leadership position, we are going to pay you between 10 to 45% of everything those people are making in performance bonus. But before you can earn that, you yourself, you must have at least been a Diamond 1 party member. You must have at least been a Diamond 1 with 720 PVs and above. Then you must have at least done a retail order bonus. That is something we'll talk for another day. Okay, that's something we'll talk for another day. There are several ways we earn. So meaning that if me, I have about 100, or let me just say 10 persons, I'm the one that sponsored them into this business. Depending on the level that they are, if they are making 1 million naira, if they're making 10,000 Ghana cedis as performance bonus alone in this company, I am entitled to 10 to 45% of all the money they are making in this company, aside my own money. So this is the leadership, but this is what it looks like. So depending on the leader you are, you'll be earning certain bonuses. So the earning potential in this business is massive. It's massive. Then the retail order or maintenance bonus. For this one, what happens is that the company says that, man, whether you like it or not, your toothpaste will get finished. Whether you like it or not, your soap will get finished, your pad will finish, okay? Now, your cup, you ask for the cup, it will never get finished, it will never get finished. Your wine will get finished. The things you're using at home will get finished. So when you're coming back to buy, just like when you go to the mall to buy, when you're coming back to buy, if you can buy at least up to 30 PVs, we're going to pay you 4.5% of all the purchases anybody below you is buying if they do the same thing. So what it means is that when you are coming back to the mall to buy at least up to 30 PVs. If you are able to do that, and let's say for adventure, you have 100 persons who are doing the same thing, we're going to pay 4.5% of each 30 PVs. If you have 1,000 persons, 100 persons, you can do the mathematics. We have about 5 different ways we are making money from the same company. My brothers, my sisters, I study computer engineering in Longrich in Ghana. I'm not saying like school is a bad thing, but the truth of the matter is that if I have an opportunity like this, and that does not mean that before this opportunity, I had what I was doing. It is this opportunity that funded, it is what I was doing that funded this opportunity. I already own an office. I already was driving a car. I'm already living in a two-bedroom apartment, doing okay, in at least in my own level at the moment. So if I already have what I am doing, then this company is also promising me something like this as well. Why then do I need to write a good CV? How much can they pay me for it? Me myself, I don't even know how to write a CV, to be told. I don't know how to write a CV. So let's look at the difference between entry levels and ranks. What are the difference between entry levels and rank? Now, entry level. Entry level determines your personal purchases only. Is determined by your personal purchases only. So meaning that if you want to be an 8% or a 10% in, it's only determined by what you yourself, you use your own account to buy. Okay. Then the rank is determined by both your personal purchases and those of your downlines. What it means is that if you become a Diamond 1, Diamond 2, Diamond 3 partner, because you need PVs to do that, it is dependent on what you are buying in PVs and what people below you are also buying in PVs. Now, the next thing is the entry level is it determines your performance bonus earning percentage. What it means is that the entry level determines if you are a 12% or an 8% earner. Then the rank determines your leadership and retail order bonus. Okay, so you need to have at least 60 PV of personal purchase required, at least Diamond 1 required. Okay, then the rank determines your rank advancement. The rank as well determines your rank advancement. It equally determines your incentive. So where you are in rank determines how far you move and what you get at certain point in level, at certain points. Okay. Now, your entry level determines how much percentage you get on your downlines purchases. Remember, I said if you are 8% and a 2 silver partner, we're entitled to 8%. So where you are as an entry level determine how much you make off your downlines. I give an example of we earning 8%, 10%, and 12% on a certain number of PV, 900 PVs and 500 PVs. Okay. Now, your rank determines your leadership and retail bonus. Your rank, the rank you are, if you're a Diamond 1 member, Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Diamond 4, up to this thing, that is what determines your leadership and retail bonuses, your rank advancement, and also your incentive. So you want to increase in rank as you move along, okay? So now, the main thing, most people, when we join Longrich newly, when you join this business newly, the people don't tell us, people hardly tell us these things. The main thing, without this thing, you cannot make money in this business. Without knowing this thing, you cannot make money in this business. It is called leg balancing. This is the goal in this business. If you don't know this thing, you cannot make money in this business. Somebody will register you without telling you this. Now, what is leg balancing? This is my own words, my own definition, not what the company says. Okay, Mary is back. Mary, you're welcome back. How are you? Mary? Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. Mary. Mary.
Yes, please.
You are back, eh?
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
So, like I said, the video has been recorded. It's live on Facebook, on YouTube, and also I'm recording it on Zoom. So later on you can watch and you see where you skip, okay?
Okay.
Now that I'm recording it, I didn't have to stop talking. I kept talking, so you watch it later. So welcome back. Now, so now I'm just coming here. Leg balancing. So Maggie, since you are here now, listen closely. This business, the whole money in this business is in leg balancing. The whole money in this business, it is in leg balancing. If you don't know how to balance your leg, you will not make a dime in this business. Most of the time, when people register us, they don't tell us these things. When they register, they don't tell us these things. You yourself, if you yourself, you are not a hungry person, you're not a smart person, you will not know. No, so in my own definition, leg balancing is the mining process in Longrich. Remember, if there is a place where there is a gold, there is a process in mining that gold. So Longrich is a mining, how do I put it? It's a mineral deposit site. Longrich is a mineral deposit site. leg balancing is the mining process of the site. Are you with me?
Yes, please.
All right. So leg balancing is the mining process in Longrich. While Longrich is the mineral deposit with a lot of mineral deposits. So Longrich is a mineral deposit. Leg balancing is the process of mining that deposits. Now, the mineral deposits on Longrich are highly quality products, cash, cars, houses, free travel, scholarships, executive MBAs, and what have you. To be able to equally, I did not say partly, equally means that I'm able to mine all the minerals on this on the platform. So to be able to equally mine all the mineral deposits available on the Longrich mining site using the same mining efforts, we need to properly understand the Longrich mining process, that is leg balancing. These are my own words. I didn't get it from the company. Most people don't teach this. Even when you go to YouTube, you will not find people explaining this. But if you don't understand this, you cannot make money in Longrich. Okay? So now let us understand what that means in detail. My sister, please give me what
I'm with you.
No, I know. All right. So that being said, now we now want to understand what leg balancing is in detail. So, maybe you might not properly understand what I'm coming to say if you did not watch the previous videos that we had or slides that we had, but nevertheless, still listen closely. Now, for you to be able to balance your leg properly, this is what it means. It means that, okay, me myself, I am a gold partner. So as a gold partner, it means that I'm entitled to 10% of everything, every pushes out, of course, under me. So this is my own personal PVs. Your personal PVs are different from your accumulated PVs. I remember I said that it is your personal PVs that increases your earning potentials, but it is your accumulative PVs that increases your rank. Okay, so now you have registered Mr. A, Mr. B, and Mr. C. This week, this is your week 1. Now, Mr. A came with 240 PVs. Mr. B did 120 PVs. Mr. C did 80 PVs. So now, how do I balance the legs so that I earn equally? I earn everything equally. Let's look at the next slide. So now let's say this is now your week 2. Remember, week 1, you had Mr. A 240 PVs, Mr. B 120 PVs, Mr. C 80 PVs. So week 2, what happens? So in week 2, now this is only possible if you are the one doing the registration, because network marketing is nobody is any person's boss. You are your own boss. But in an event where in the beginning, you are registering most of the people, you are able to balance it proper. So this is only when you are the one doing the registration. So week 2 right now, remember week 1, Mr. A was the biggest leg for week 1. So in your next week, you are not interested in doing anything under Mr. A, because if maybe you were here or when I was talking, you will understand when you watch again. I said that the company will always hold the leg with the highest number of PVs and pay you on the smaller leg. So what it means is that on week 1, the company is already holding it. Them holding it does not mean that they will not pay you for it. No, they want you to become a leader. Mary has gone off again. They want you to become a leader. That's what it simply means. So basically, in your next week, when you want to register a new person, who are the new persons you are registering in your week 2? Mr. B1 and Mr. C2. You do not come and register them here because the money is already here already. So Mr. B1, maybe he did one from everything he bought together was 170 PVs. Okay, so you realize that Mr. B is now having 290 PVs. Mr. C, he had Mr. C1 registered in week 2, who did 330 PVs. So Mr. C now has 410 PVs. Due to the total accumulated PVs is increasing, as you can see. Previously it was 680. Now it is 1,180 because of these other ones that are now coming in. Okay. Then now it means that week 2, which is now your biggest leg. Your biggest leg is now what? Leg C. Leg C is now your biggest leg. So moving forward, you're not interested in anything that happens under leg C. If only Lexi is on his own, he can do his own thing. Now with 3, what happens in week 3? The new people that you have that you want to register, I'm talking about leg balancing, because the company will always hold one leg. And it is the same leg balancing that will determine if you get a car, if you get to travel, if you get this, if you get that. So you have to know how to do these things strategically. So week 3, what happens? In week 3, maybe you got Mr. A1 and Mr. A2, Mr. B1 and Mr. B3, B2 to register. You're not interested in doing anything under Mr. C in week 3, because as of week 2, Mr. C was the leg with the highest number of PV, which the company has already held. So in week 3, you are going to, if Mr. A became the lowest in week 2. So in this case, you want Mr. A to now become the highest in week 3. So you're going to register Mr. A1, Mr. A2, which is 240, 180 under Mr. A. Then the nurse guys are now also going to register them under Mr. B. This guy has nobody for now. So what happens in week 4? So the same logic applies in week 4. Okay, maybe I have another person. What changed? This in week 4, I didn't get another person under Mr. A and Mr. B, but I got, let me see what did we got. We got C1 and C3. So those C1 and C3, since in week 3, Mr. C became his lowest leg, that is where you become focused on. So you are always focusing on the lowest leg, the lowest leg. You always want to balance it. When one leg becomes bigger, you go to the lowest. When that lowest becomes bigger, you go to the next lowest. That is how you always do it. If you do it like that properly, you realize that you will be able to mine all the minerals, all the mineral deposits available on the mineral site equally. Okay, so basically, this is what leg balancing looks like in a nutshell. I hope you are able to understand what I spoke about. Maybe you will not get it because you are on and off because of the network. But nevertheless, the video will be sent to you. So you take your time and you watch through and you get it proper all over again. All right, so basically, everything we just said is as simple as possible. Firstly, you need to sample the product. What does it mean by sampling the product? What Mary did. Mary bought the product, she used it for herself. She has seen the health benefit of the product, because you cannot keep telling people something is good when you yourself you've not testified to that fact. So when you have sampled the product, you have used it for yourself, you've seen the health benefit, then you now share it with other people. The same way you've been sharing your tailor, the same way you've been sharing your hairdresser, the same way you've been sharing Mr. Biggs, that watchy person, the watching guy, to your family and friends. Expose your business or the products to these other people. If they like it, you're not showing the business aspect, then we all repeat the same process. So share the product, acquire new customers or partners, help them do the same thing. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, so please, these are the things you need to take home. These are the things you need to take home. Firstly, you need to understand that we need to upgrade. And Mary did not watch from the beginning, so she will not understand why we need to upgrade. It is very important to upgrade so you can earn higher. When you upgrade, you use the products, you refer others to do the same thing, you do your monthly maintenance, you train, you repeat the process. Upgrade, use products, refer, maintain, train. Upgrade, use product, refer, maintain, train. You have to keep training, keep learning, teaching people to do the same thing. These are what you need to take home for us to succeed in this business. What we need to punch, you need a guide habit, you need to be urgent, you need to not negotiate, you need to be very tactical if you want to go for a hunt. And right now, we are all hungry for success. All of us have extra needs we need to achieve. I'm now a part father. My daughter will be 1 month this Sunday. She'll be 1 month this Sunday. May 4th, sorry to say, she'll be 1 month. She doesn't care whether I have money or I don't have money. All she knows is that when she opens her mouth and she wants food in her mouth. How I get the food is up to my hunting habits. So I'm sharing this opportunity with us so that we can make the best use of the opportunity. Now, the next thing I want to share with us, I'm not going to do live with that, but that one is only for me and Mary. But I hope if you are watching this video live on YouTube, you're watching this video live if you're watching this video live on Facebook, if you have more questions, if there's anything you do not understand, if peradventure somebody shared this video with you, somebody referred the video to you, okay, get back to the person. Or if you are watching it on my status, on YouTube, on Facebook, you want to get more information, if you have questions and concerns, put them on the comment box. We will address them for you. you. This is not a detailed explanation of the business. This is just an overview of the business. So without saying much, thank you very much for you guys watching on YouTube. I think right now is bye-bye to you guys. Mary, please don't go anywhere. The next video is only for me and you. Let me end the live sections. Okay. But Mary, before I end the live section, or you did not follow accordingly, so it will be difficult for you to ask questions. Do you have any questions, Mary? 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 Do you have any questions, please?
I think can you hear me?
When you watch,
I'm saying that because I didn't watch the whole video, so when I'm done watching the video, then my questions will come.
All right, no problem. So what I will do is that before I end the live session, let me go to Facebook and see if I have viewers. If I mention anybody has posted a question, then before I'll end this in the live session. Let me go to Facebook and check if there's anybody who has asked any question. Okay. Nobody has asked any question. So nobody has asked any question. So I'll end the live session now. All right. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate. Where is my video? I'm trying to end the live video. So I've ended the live streaming for all platforms, both Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so Mary, now it's just me and you again.
Okay.
Mary?
I'm with you.
Okay, fine. Okay, where is my listening? I'm becoming confused on how to use my own laptop. All right, so right now, what I'm gonna do right now, the video, for the Zoom meeting, the Zoom we're having, it is still recording. So everything we're coming to do right now, from the beginning to the end, is still recording. So when we finish, I will download the Zoom. I will get you the link and send it to you, so you can download it and watch it. But from where we spoke and those other people are not, they are only going to see where I stopped. So right now, moving forward, it's me and you, your accounts. So now next about your own account. So let's see how to log into the Longrich account, okay? All right, so. I hope your network will not disturb, but even if it disturbs, I will still continue nevertheless. You watch the video later. So please, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Mary? 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 Hello, Mary? Mary?
See you. See you.
All right. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. So basically now, okay, nevertheless, whether you are online or not, I'll still do the recording. So I will send you the link later. So this is how to log into your account. Firstly, this is the website. Let me copy it and send to your WhatsApp now. This is the website. So I will send you your codes as well. Where's Mary? Where's Mary? So I've given you the link to the website. So this is the website. Now, what happens is I will give you your code that you use to log into the website. When you open the website, you enter your code here, then the password by default, the password is 123. By default, the default password is 123. Then after entering the password, this is a security check. Every time you come, it will be a different number. I will not check up with you whether you're online or not. I'll keep talking, assuming you are online. So when we finish, I'll send you the recorded version. Kindly download it afterwards. So when you do that, then you now click login. click login. All right, so now you are logged in. The next thing you want to do is, so you see when you are logged in, this is your, the first thing you see is where you always find information happening. So you always have to try to log in so you will see what is happening. If there's a news that benefits you, there's a promo that benefits you. We'll talk about promo. You need to know how to take advantages of promo. So when you log in, you will see the news that are out there. That's the first thing you'll see. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to check people that are under you. Okay, you want to check people that are under you. Now, want to check people that are under you. If you want to do that, what you do is you click on new network structure placement. This one. You click on it. When you click on it, this place, membership ID, you will enter your own membership ID there, not mine. Your own membership ID. Then you click check. Let me see. Maybe document message. Let me see. Okay, fine. Okay, so you will now see everybody under you. But now I want us to go to Mary and Mary herself. So this is Mary herself. So when you click on membership ID, you click check, you will see your information like this. This is you. So if you want to know the total PVs you have, this is your mouse. If you're on a system, you just hover your mouse on it like this. You will see that the previous PVs you had, it will show. Previously you had only 4 PVs. Then currently this week, you will see this week PV. All of it is 22.3 PVs. Then each individual under you, you can also look at them. Okay, this one previously had 7 PVs. Previously it had 7 PVs. Now it has, sorry to say, previously it had 4 PVs. Now the total PV is 11.5, 11 PVs. The same thing with this one. The same thing with this one. You can do the same thing for all of them. So that is how to check your PVs. Then if you want to register somebody, now let me see, how do I do that? Why do I do that? You did not watch what I spoke about in the other video, so you will not understand. If you want to register somebody into the business, you need 2 things: sponsor code and placement code. You will watch it in the video when you see. You need sponsor code and placement code. Now, sponsor code is this. Let me go back to my own account. Sponsor code is who I want that person to be under. Let's say, for instance, right now, look at my first 3 is filled. 1, 2, 3 is already filled. Okay. These other ones too are already filled. So where do I want to place the person? I'm going to place the person using the leg balancing formula because I am looking out for a way to be able to get everything the company promises. When you watch the video, you understand the leg balancing proper. So I'm going to place them according to leg balancing. If I look at my account right now, this account has the highest number of PV, this account. It has over 6,000 plus. So right now, I am not interested in putting any person under there. Even if the person is my mother, I'm not interested in putting any person under there. Unless you yourself, the person under there is that serious that they are pushing themselves. Let's say right now, look at Mary right now. If Mary is that hungry for her success, she's promoting herself, pushing herself. I cannot control her. She's looking for her own success. But me personally, if I have anybody, because I want to be able to get my money that is hanging here, based on the leg balancing principle, I'm not going to register anybody under here. I'll come here and look. This one has 2,000 something. This one has 2,100 and something. So now I want this my account to move to Diamond 4. So if I'm going to register anybody for now, if I look at the whole thing, I think this account, this one, will easily get to Diamond 2. So that this one can go to Diamond 3, so that I can go to Diamond 4. So I want to register somebody under here. But if me, Paul, I'm going to brought the person. If I want to register the person, remember I said sponsor and placement. Sponsor is who brought you. Placement is where are you putting me. So if I want to put the person under this lady, I will click on the lady and say maybe I want to put the person under me here. I have another account here. I want to put the person under me here. So what will be the placement? This person's code, this code you are seeing here, this pulse code will be the placement. Then this my main code here will be the sponsor. Mary, please, do you understand that? Mary?
Yes, I do understand.
You don't get a sponsor and placement?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So meaning
understand.
All right. So where I want to put the person is the placement. Then the sponsor is that person I want to give reference to, Naim bring and come. I will put myself there.
Yeah. Okay.
You get? So in this case right now, look at this is Mary. So since these three persons are full, they are all yours. All of them, they are now your family. Now you cannot you cannot do anything about it. The essence of being the benefits of being the sponsor is that everything, all those people that you are their sponsor are making in performance bonuses, you're going to be earning between 10 to 45% of all the performance bonuses in the system. Are you getting the point?
Mm-hmm.
So currently right now, this my account here, this one account here. You Mary, this Mary account here. This account is the sponsor of this account. So if you Mary right now, you make 1 million Ghana cedis in this system with your name, this my account will make 10% of every money you are making for the rest of your life. Because I'm the sponsor. You get the point?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what it means is that now, if right now Mary wants to register somebody right now, if these three accounts were not your family members, if they were just random people, you could have easily taken this one as the sponsor, giving it to me as the sponsor, or on the website that we saw. I told you to ask for your sponsor and placement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can put this one here as your sponsor, and you take any of this one as the placement because there is no person under here. But once these people are complete, you cannot be a placement. You can only place people under where there is nobody already. Please, is that understood?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've spoken about how to log in. We've spoken about how to check your PVs. Then I've shown you your downlines. Then the next thing I want to show you is how to change your password. Currently, right now, your default password for all these 4 accounts is 123. So I've given you the link. You just have to use the first link, the first code. I'm giving you the first code now on WhatsApp. Once you get the first code, I've shown you how to check this three. Once you add this, you can always see everybody under you. So use the link and use your first code to log into your account. When you log into your account 123, then you can log into all the other people account and change the password. So how do we change the password? You click on system. Okay, when you click on system, then you click on change password. Click on change password. When you do that, then you just enter the old password. The old password is 123. You enter it again, 123. Then you enter the one you want now, and you click submit, and you've changed the password. Not even I will know what your password is. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now that is one thing. Now the next thing I want us to look at, so you can still play around the website, okay, at your own convenience. The next thing I want us to look at, okay, maybe I have somebody in Nigeria. Maybe you have somebody in Nigeria that you have registered. You have registered the person. So you want to see if the person's PV has come or not. It is still the same thing under how to check your people. If the person in Nigeria, you've registered the person, you want to check if the PVs has come or not. Remember the money you sent to me for those products. Those are the things I've entered here that is showing today, this week. By Sunday, the new PVs will be showing 00. It will only be showing the total PVs by Sunday 4 p.m. So as long as there is a purchase this week, so meaning that these PVs you are seeing this week, that is the things you sold that you sent me the money. In 3 weeks' time, you should expect some income in your account. Let me do the mathematics and tell you what you will expect. Let's say 7 times 2. 14 to 7. Yeah. So 14 times 0.08 times 4. So in 4 weeks' time, 4 CDs, 48 pesos will hit your account because of those little things you bought. You sold. Are you getting me?
So everything that I got was 7 PVs. Is that it?
No, not just 7 PVs. I spread it equally. It was even less than something, but I purchased more things so you get more PVs. I spread it equally. Okay. When you watch the video, you understand what I mean by spread it equally for the leg balancing purposes. Now I did 7 PVs here. Look at it there. You say what new network performance. I did 7 PVs here. I did 7 PVs here, and I did 8 PVs here. Did you get it? Are you with me? Are you with me? Okay, you let me just continue. So the same thing applies. Let's say for adventure, you register somebody in Nigeria. You want to know if they've entered the person's PV or if the person has been registered. You just come to your account, you click, you go and check. Let's say, for instance, right now, you register the person on that, let's say, maybe 50 Nigeria Limited.
Yeah.
You register the person that 50 Nigeria Limited. You will see that, okay, this is the Nigeria code is NG, Ghana code is GH. You see the NG. You always have to check within that week. Always have to check within that week. Check, okay, this person, they don't enter the PV. They never enter them. If they never enter them, you follow up with the person where supposed to do when never enter them. Okay? Now, the next thing I want us to look at this, you can also see your commissions. Though the commissions are paid directly to your bank account, but you can also still log in and check your commissions as well and see certain commissions that you've earned over the period. You can log in and see them. My sheet plenty. I'm not going to open all of them. You can log in and check your commission. You can see payment details, the amounts you've made. You can see them here. You can see them here. Over the period. Though every Thursday you enter your bank account. Okay. So I think we've spoken about changing of password. Then we've spoken about rank and levels. Spoken about leg balancing. We look at that later. Now, the next thing I want you to take note of is this. Whenever you want to buy something, you are going to do either an upgrade order. I don't have a PowerPoint for that. I don't have a PowerPoint for that. Let me check. I don't have a PowerPoint for that. Whenever you want to buy something, for a start, you will not go fill in everything today. Now you know that you have a code, your code. You know that if you want to buy, you need to buy by balancing your leg. So whenever you want to buy, you will do an upgrade order. Unless you are doing a repeat order, that one you will learn them later. You will learn that one later. But I think I've almost spoken about everything for a start. How to log in, check these downlines, change password, leg balancing, rank and levels. Now the next thing I want us to talk about is the promo. I think we should end with the promo. We should end with the promo. Now, look at this way. Hope you can see my dashboard, right?
Yes, I can.
All right, so I want us to look at the promo. At your own convenience, you can log in and see and play around the app and see how things work. You can always ask. So I want us to look at the promos. You can equally change names, you can change bank account, you can change anything you want to change. Remember I told you that my daughter will start paying maybe from 3 months time, she will have to pay at this thing for herself, right? Yes, this is what I want to do. Let me show you to you. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I want to do. So these 3 accounts, 1, 2, 3. I want to, this account has over 2,180 BBs. People are there, so want to leverage on them. Since I made they do the one, why they even the struggle self. When she's 3 months, I will change this account to her name and also put her bank account details there. So meaning that all the commissions that are supposed to come to these accounts, okay, will hit a bank account. So basically, if she needs to make any payments, like maybe the commission, the insurance policy, we will change it so that our commissions will pay for that. So when I bought another picking, I will give them another one. When I bought another picking, I'll give them another one. See my woman, yes, this is my own woman's account. The stockist, I became a stockist using this account. So I had to create new accounts to become a stockist under her. She's Diamond 3. She never even logged into her account before herself. She don't even know how to log in. But if we do something small, she'll get to Diamond 4, she'll get to travel around the world. So hope you get what I'm saying. So the next thing I wanted to show you was this. Where is this? What does I want to show you? The promo. And from there, I think we can stop for now. We'll keep learning as time goes by. Okay, so the promo I wanted to show you, you can never delete them. Oh, they have deleted it. They have deleted it. I'm looking for some. They have deleted what I'm looking for. I wanted to show you. All right, but nevertheless, you can always see things that are here. Now, let me use this one for instance, the raffle draw promo. They've deleted most of the promo adverts. So this raffle draw promo, what this simply means is that, okay, they're saying that, Mary, don't just buy for buying's sake. If you buy up to a certain amount of PVs. If you do up to 60 PV, for this one, it's a raffle draw. But if you do up to 60 PV, we're going to do a raffle draw. If you are lucky enough, you can win 200 Ghana cedis. There are 20 people who can win that 200 Ghana cedis. That is for the raffle draw promo. But, excuse me, let's leave that one aside. That one I can't do. Let me go to Ghana Stockist platform and show you what I'm talking about promos. So you know how to use them and not be losing money. So this is the Ghana Stockist platform. I want to show you some of the promos. So I'll explain that to you. You know how to be taking advantage of them. Okay. Okay, Mary, so you see something like this, right? Mary?
Yeah, the raffle draw promo. Yes, is it the raffle draw promo?
Okay, sorry, I've not changed my screen. Sorry, I've
Yeah.
not changed my screen. Okay, you can see my WhatsApp now, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, now you see something like this right now. It says what? Do 60 PV and get 60 PVs, get 2 baby powders and 10 pieces of 4-in-1 for free. Do 120 PVs, get 10 toiletries, 2 shampoo, and 10 pieces of 4-in-1 for free. Okay, so maybe if adventure you had a deal, or probably maybe you have money or something, you want to upgrade your account. The company says, well, buy up to at least 60 PVs. We'll give you 2 baby powders. 1 baby powder is 60 cedis. It's 30 cedis, sorry to say, company price. So the 2 of them will be 60 cedis. So that means that they've given you 60 cedis, then the pad is 20 cedis for 1 times 10 is 200 Ghana cedis. That is 260 Ghana cedis free. Let's do 260 Ghana cedis times 20%, which is the retail price, plus 260 Ghana cedis. So it means that they've given you 312 Ghana cedis for free. Maybe per adventure, you spend just 500 Ghana cedis to do the 60 PVs. You've gotten the products worth 500 Ghana cedis, and you've also gotten extra product worth 360 Ghana cedis. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So meaning that so if you do the mathematics, if per adventure you spend 500 Ghana cedis minus the promo products, it means that you spent only 184 Ghana cedis in addition to your promo products, in addition to the products you bought. You've made more than 200% of how much you spent. Are you getting my point? Are you with me?
Yes, I am.
So you have to learn how to be taking advantages of promo. Don't let. You are saying something. Hello? Hello?
Okay.
So this is another similar promo too.
Okay, just like sales.
So
I'm with you.
Okay,
like with you, I can hear you.
All right. So this is another similar promo again. Do 60 PV, get 2 baby powder and 10 pieces of 4-in-1. At the end of the day, if you spend even 500 cedis to do the 60 PVs, you get 300 cedis in addition. Outside the powder, you are getting the promo, the products too. Let me show you other promos. I want you to know how to be able to take advantages of promos because they save you some money, you make extra money, and also you can be able to give out some samples to people too. Come on, let me see. Even me too, sometimes I used to do promo too. Me myself, sometimes I used to do promo. When the site is up and running, we begin to do the promos too. There was one time I did the promo, somebody won 100 Ghana cedis. The same money you are spending on this, you are spending money to buy things that you need, you are getting extra things for them too. I'm looking for their promos that I will show to you. Yeah, this one here. Okay. So you see, this is another promo. It's loaded. So this one says the same thing. Do 60 PV, get 4 baby powder, 10 pieces of this thing. Do this one. Some of them you do 240 PVs, you get 1 box of pad. 1 box of pad is 400 Ghana cedis. Black ginger is 460. You're getting 2 of it. How much did you spend for 240 PVs? At the end of the day, you are saving costs, which if you are good in sales, you are able to sell it even faster, save more money. I'm just trying to make you understand the reasons or the importance of taking advantages of promo. That's why I'm sharing this with you. I think for now, we are done for now. We'll keep learning more, we'll keep doing more. The only thing I was supposed to do, which I can't do for now, is show you 1 or 2 techniques. We're not going to learn everything one day. For now, I think we can end our conversation here. The only thing is, I'll just take your questions if you have any.
Okay. So it is also necessary to share your PVs as far as you're sharing the people you're bringing under the 3 legs. It's also necessary to share your PVs as well.
I didn't get to come again.
I said just the same way we share people who come under us, like we share them on the leg that like to balance it. It's the same way we also have to share our PVs. So when we buy or when someone buys from us, we also need to share the PVs according to the legs.
Yes, you have to share the PV for a lot of reasons. When you watch the video, you will understand the reasons. Okay, the company will always hold the leg with the highest number of PV. So if they will always hold the leg with the highest number of PV, we don't want to share it as equally as possible, because it is when it is the same that equal way of sharing. They will use in paying you, they will use in saying you should travel, they will use in saying you are qualified for a car, you are qualified for this, qualified for that. But if all the PVs are in one leg, you are doing yourself a harm, a big harm.
Mm. Okay.
Any question?
No. So, okay. So when somebody buys a product right now through me, when I'm registering them, like I'm registering the product, how do I register the product on my my Longrich platform?
Okay.
How do I register it?
You don't register it on your Longrich platform.
Like
the only thing
now,
you need to understand is,
me myself.
the only thing you need to understand is that for now, all you need to understand is that there is an upgrade order coming. I will share a form to you, but you cannot do the registration yourself because you are not a stockist. I will do it for you. The only thing is you need to understand which code you want to use for what purpose, as long as you understand the leg balancing. Thank God we have our own system right now. We just can go to the system, to place the order. If this is select is an upgrade order, you use that particular code. You can do it as many times as possible. We will take the order, we will enter it, then you will get your papers at the back end. Hope you get the point.
Okay, so which one is upgrade order?
I'm coming. Let me show you something. See, there is this form. Huh? You see, there is this form. Where's my camera? Can you see the form? Can you see the form? So you see those things under there are the products. So when you come, so you see we have sponsor code and placement code, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see we also have membership code at the top. Somewhere here. Membership code. Where is that? Yeah. Membership code is here. You can see, right? So membership code is when you are an existing member. Sponsor and placement code is when you want to register somebody new. And when you fill the information accordingly, you will now select the product. So I'm saying that this whole form process, our website, our GH can take take this information from you. Then we will now handle it with Longrich. You just have to go to the store, our website, do the shopping based on what you want, then enter the code based on the knowledge you've gotten on leg balancing that you want to use in placing that particular order. Did you get me? Did you get me? Hello? Mary?
Yes, please. I'm with you.
You get me?
Yes. I get you.
It is like this. It is as if it is just the way I filled this thing, the insurance policy form. You put your code there so that Prudential will know that you are the one, right?
Okay.
Did you get the point?
Yes, I get you.
Okay, that is just basically how it works. The only thing is that for we don't have one code. We don't have one code. If you are an existing partner, yes, your membership code. But if you, existing partner, you are coming to register a new person, you need to tell us where do you want us to place the person, that is placement code. Who is sponsoring the person, that is sponsor code. Don't worry, you will not understand everything today or at once. When the website is fully running, I will walk you through the process. You, for now, let's not make the video lengthy. For now, just watch the video first. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So if there are another question, let me end the video so I can send you the link.
Okay, that's all.
All right. So thank you very much. I hope it was worth your time.
Yeah, it was.
Do not allow me, though. All right. Take care.
Okay, then. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Okay. Bye.